That's 35.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run with a former Panther. It's D'Onta Foreman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Bears at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Fields. And he fires one incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Vikings, 3-3. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
You know, they cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the Vikings' 26-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Dean Lowry play. Drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Well, that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 22. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Meanwhile, Lance's and the throw here caught by Addison. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Now Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Now Herbert to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him. 2nd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Point to middle. Ready?
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them total.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. DeMarcus Walker. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Mooney. That's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 53 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Touchdown Bears! Chase Claypool, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to move back in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Lance looking to throw it. And he's got this to Jefferson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Here's Pollard again. And he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having balls.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Yellow. Set.
Lance now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Let's go.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And Lance now to throw. This is caught by Addison. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered theirs. That throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Nick Muse as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
And this is how you answer a touchdown on the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Isabella now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, Lance throws the interception, his third. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Slot man moves right. They'll run with Herbert. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now it's Fields off the bootleg, rolling to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Foreman will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
4th and goal.
And his kick is good. And the lead is down 1 now at 14-13. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
A gain of 15. First down, Vikings.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 46, here's second down and 7.
Ready.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Vikings 14, Bears 13.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Edo blue. Cut.
Throwing now is Lance. This one brought in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 45 yards. And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Fields. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just
logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Lance. Incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bears take over. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
That's complete to his running back, Herbert. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw is Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hurry! Ready!
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now Lance wants to change him up. Now Lance. A quick throw there is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
This is caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Pollard is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Pollard one more time. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Off the option, that's complete. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Joseph now to have the PAT.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Vikings 28, Bears 13.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19.
This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's second and 10. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Cine. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions.